Shaun, do you want to take off the
I'm okay. The do-rag
do not.
Shaun, I asked Shaun to share a couple of words.
I was baptized when I was 16. I did it kind of because everybody else was doing it, and I did it on my own, but not for the right reason. And when we started going to New River and went to Vision 101, they talked about baptism a lot. It's really been on my heart since then. Just, I don't know, it really got on my heart a lot a couple weeks ago, and I just told Paul and asked him if he could do it, and I wanted to do it. Get baptized.
I commend Shaun for this act of obedience. God wants all of his children to be baptized. And I was baptized when I was older too, because I had a little more awareness of it. And at that point in my life, I was serious about my walk with Jesus. And so Shaun is serious about his walk with Jesus. And so it's a great honor tonight to baptize him. And I look forward to, I'm honored to be able to share this experience with him, and glad that all of us can share this experience with our brother in Christ. God, we thank you for Shaun, and we just thank you that we can baptize him tonight. And we just ask for your best to be released in his life, and for your purposes and plans to come forth in his life, in his marriage, and in his children. We didn't rehearse this. Hold your nose, don't get water. Okay. Buried with Christ in baptism. Thanks for walking, dude. That's a lot.
See, there's much water. What's that hinder you to be baptized?
A few minutes ago, I asked a couple of guys to share something that God's doing either in their personal walk or in their family or in any area of their lives. And so if one of you guys want to share out, I'll give you that opportunity to do so.
Bless you.
Quickly, to be brief, I've got a couple of things and they relate to our call to family life, basically. Many of y'all know that we are in the process of raising our initial support towards that family life. And it's a process, and it's a kind of a long road. It's not it's an easy road for us. We're not carrying a burden. We don't feel that way, but a couple of things specifically that I would like to share with you, it's just something that's an encouragement to us, is, a couple of weeks ago, it might have been a month ago, it seemed like, we're trying to meet with as many people as we can, basically, throughout the week. And there was a stretch of a couple of weeks where it seemed like it worked out to where, I think in 2 weeks, our kids were not with us, while we would be on an appointment, I think 10 or 12 times in about a 2-week period. And for little kids, that can, eventually that can wear on them, And William, he may not even remember it, but he was kind of frustrated with that because the reality is that they don't get to play t-ball right now. They don't get to do these things because of the road that God's put us on right now. And it's a season in our life. But that can wear on us and wear on kids sometimes. And William, was frustrated with that. He said something about taking a bomb to the office building and roll out so we didn't have to do this anymore. But all of that made Heather and I realize, we need to do some praying and what can we do to get our kids back understanding the road that we're on and how it's such an honor and such a blessing. And then it's not a burden we shouldn't, even though there's some things. And the way that God answered that, it seemed like the next week we had great appointments the next several weeks, the last 2 or 3 weeks, and it's been great, to see what God's doing and just bringing the connections to people. But the way that transition was, I think we had to leave our kids one time in a 2 or 3 week stretch right after we began praying, which was really a refreshing time. You know, and we just know that that's God saying, your kids are mine, and you don't have to. I know what they need, and when they need it, I'm gonna make sure that they have what they need. And that was really an encouragement for Heather and I to kind of see that transpire, you know, after a time. And I just kind of wanted to share that. It's just kind of a faithfulness that we can give God some glory for that.
Yeah, I commend you and Heather for what you're doing. They're taking a major faith step, and I think it's neat that they're in our life groups, and God's sending them out to do ministry. And you know, I think it'd be cool if we were all sent out to various places and to do ministry. And that's what God wants to do. He wants to use us. So I commend this for what they're doing. Anybody, a couple other guys that had something on their heart, feel free to share that.
There. I don't know how many of you guys were there when, a few weeks ago when everybody came back from Weekend Remember and Johnny came back from Fully Alive and they kind of shared. And one of the things, I had gone to the very first Fully Alive, and speak of Johnny, there he is. And she had made a comment about just how the effect that it had on me and going through that and encouraging everybody to go. One of the things that I got out of there and kind of started doing from it, and I would encourage you guys to do, because I think it's made a difference. And I stole this from Mike Martin, which many of you guys know Mike Martin, and he shared it there at that time. And one of the things that he had said that made a huge difference in his marriage is that he started, before he left the house every morning, he'd pray for his wife, to his wife. Wasn't praying for him, just praying for her and her day and what she was going to be going through and dealing with. And so I made that commitment then to try to do that. And it was funny because we got home and that first morning, it was hard to make it. It was like, what's she going to think? It was going in there early morning, waking her up and everything else, and it was hard, so it was kind of a struggle. But afterwards, it was just like such a blessing to, one, do it, and of course it was a blessing to her too. And I don't do it every morning, because I also appreciate her needing to sleep sometimes, so I'm getting up really early. But if the opportunity is there, I try to do it, and I think it's made a big difference for her. It makes a big difference for me, because then I start off the morning thinking about her and in that way, and it encourages her to kind of go through the day. And it's made our relationship closer, especially on the spiritual side of it. Because we always hear about praying with each other. And there's obviously value to that, but I think when I take and focus just completely on her, sometimes it's hard, but it just changes my view of her, and it really strengthens her too every day. So I'm encouraging you guys to do that.
Good job.